Hey y'all, I'm an I-78. It's been a while, but I'm back on the scene here to discuss this new nonsense on TLC called Match Me Abroad. That's all I can say for right now. Just when I think this cannot TLC can't get any more ridiculous with the data nonsense, they proved me wrong. So this, Lord have mercy, y'all. I, it's a train wreck. Like it's just a complete train wreck. But nevertheless, we are here to discuss said train wreck. So, Match Me Abroad features these three individuals up here at the top of this photo we are looking at. In the middle, we have Stanika. That name should tell you all you need to know. Stanika is the main reason I'm discussing this because Stanika feels that the majority of her dating issues and lack of success has been due to her weight. As you know, here on this channel, we discuss weight related issues, concerns, misconceptions, stereotypes, stigmas, lies, whatever you want to call it. We here for all things about being fat. This gentleman over here on the left is Harold. Harold is on the spectrum, literally on the spectrum. We'll get into that in just a sec. This lady right here, Susan, if you look up modern woman in the dictionary, it's Susan. Every cliche, hashtag, mantra ever been created is Susan. Susan is modern woman personified. And Susan is actually where this episode begins. So this is the first episode of the first season of Match Me Abroad on TLC. Susan is 52, living in New York. Basically, again, like I said, modern woman personified. She has traded in her youth, her ability to, you know what I'm saying, marry and have a family and, you know, obtain companionship and love and true validation for corporate America. And she has been operating under the mindset of I have time, I have time, I have time. And she has literally run through the proverbial wall. So now that she's on the other side of the wall, now she wants to try to basically she wants to go back in time. And we are gonna see that chronicled in this series. So Susan, like I said, 52, career woman in New York, divorced. Let's not forget that part. She's divorced, no kids. Basically, Susan just flowing one day to the next, to the next, to the next. She is a dog mom. She bought a dog about 2 years ago. And she is basically wanting to blame her lack of success in finding someone she deems suitable to date in New York on the men that are in New York and not the fact that she is the problem. Well, one episode in, and I saw this since she came on first, and before we even got to the second person in the episode, I already figured out what Susan's problem was. Susan's problem is Susan. Susan actually got married when she was 23. Susan married somebody in medical school. Anybody who been to college, what y'all already know what happens when you in college. You go to class and you study. So if you're in medical school, wouldn't that be bumped up a notch, maybe two? So instead of her just waiting a little 2 or 3 years out, well, 3 or 4, excuse me, depending on what kind of medicine you're going into, and reaping the benefits and the fruits of their labor, she gets pissy and this is I'm not getting enough attention and this is hell and I'm not happy and filed for divorce after 3 years. Hell, the man was almost finished. Goofy. So you had a husband who was doing something that was gonna benefit him and you. You got tired of waiting around for it, but you wasn't like you was waiting around where he wasn't He wasn't bringing action to the table. The man was in medical school. But again, because it wasn't, you didn't feel good, it wasn't exciting and all that kind of nonsense. You decided you wanted to leave, and I guarantee you, we gonna find this man today. This man married, got some kids, and this heifer sitting on TLC on national television, boohooing and crying about how she can't find suitable men. Y'all, I just be sitting here like, are y'all for real? This is really what's going on. So in these first couple minutes, the best part of this, after she goes into her history about how guys don't want to spend any time and this and that and the woo, how she got married and basically fucked that up, for lack of a better term. She getting Botox and she got the dog and all of this and the woo and the woo woo woo. She's like basically the 50-year-old version of Carrie and Sex and the City. Like, that's pretty much gonna be the best way to sum her up. So again, like I said, the best part of her introduction, because that's what this was to us, was her friend Meg. Now, Meg, we need somebody to look up on her dress. We need to confirm Meg is what Meg says she is. We need somebody to look up on there and confirm, tell us what you find. But Meg was like, look, you picky. You real picky. You picky for no reason picky. And you're not gonna be able to find somebody if you spend all your time going through your checklist. I was like, well, okay, Meg is giving real talk. This is yeah. Talk to your friend. Because your friend has missed the ferry. She's basically on the other side of the platform looking at the ferry that's halfway to wherever it's going. She's just standing there looking crazy. So Susan gets on, she starts talking about how she, okay, y'all, this is going to be this part going to be, this is sad. This part right here is going to be sad as hell. Susan, after she divorces the soon to be doctor and all, and gets back into her single status, she decides she's going to South America. I don't know if she went on vacation with the live. She didn't really get in all of that, but she starts talking about how the men over there, was so attentive and they were so on her level and they was just vibing and it was just so wonderful and all of this and all that. Why in the hell did you come back with one, Susan? I got questions. You went over there for whatever. I guess we'll find out, more about that as we continue on this journey, these episodes. You went over there and these men were so wonderful and so fabulous and all that. That was 30 some years ago. You still don't have one? So what happened? Inquiring minds want to know. So Susan, instead of dealing with what's going on now at 52 and the fact that you have basically, you the reason you single, you the reason you can't find nobody, you the reason nobody want to be bothered, you the reason, Susan has decided we gonna go back 30 years. So we're gonna go back to South America and find one of these men she should have grabbed the first time she was there. This makes sense to her. This makes sense to none of the rest of us. Even her homegirl was like, yeah, so men now aren't like men back then. So you could be going over here to South America. What is she? I think she. Oh, I'm gonna get to that in a minute, y'all, because y'all gonna love this. These men could be operating on the same level that these men over here in America are operating on. Are you ready for that? She wasn't trying to hear that. She wasn't concede to that because the men over there are so much better than the men over here. And woo 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 woo. And it was just she's this good time what she had 30 some odd years ago. Okay, cool. So she hooks up with this matchmaker Juan. Now, Susan, you supposed to be seeking out certified, verified, confirmed, professional advice and assistance. As soon as Juan comes on the screen, Juan like, yeah, I only been doing this a couple years. Juan look like he might be 30. She 52. He 30. He gonna tell you something. Okay. So Juan gets on like, yeah, I've been doing this a couple years. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the people need my help. Woo woo woo, la di la, yee 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 yee. Juan said he focuses on what his client needs to do better to find a spouse, a companion, or whatever it is they come to him saying they're looking for. So I'm already confused about how this is gonna work. Susan is triple and quadruple down on the fact that she doesn't have a man is no fault of her own, and you get ready to take her money, tell her what her problem is. Y'all think this is gonna result in her walking down the aisle? I don't see it happening. I don't. I don't see that happening at all in no way, shape, form, language, religion, creed. That is not gonna happen. I mean, let's be for real. Juan, you in Colombia, you Colombian, and you think you can tell this white woman she the problem, and she's gonna listen to you and continue to pay you? I don't see it. So that part to me, that's gonna be entertaining. That is gonna get me through being able to watch this complete and utter nonsense. Is Juan. So that's Susan and Juan. Huh? Yeah, yeah. I want to see that. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting because I need to know. But she is Susan. Is her telling she is not the problem. Men are the problem, and she gonna put her professional career on hold to go over here to Colombia. Oh, yeah, get. So she gets to Colombia. Guess where she goes? She is in Medellin. For any of y'all who know anything about Medellin, Colombia, that is dope kingpin capital of the world. Pablo Escobar, Griselda Blanco, like all them cats is from Medellin. Like, are you for real? This is where you going to find a man. Dope kingpin capital of Colombia. Okay, all right. Yeah, so she in Medellin, white chick with blonde hair, white chick with a dog. They know you got a few dollars, and you over here in dope kingpin capital of the world. All right, cool. Then she gets there in the middle of the night. Yeah, yeah. We go. Y'all stay tuned. Stay tuned, cause honey, this gonna be a mess. Just stay tuned. Stay tuned. So if Susan, it just as this goes on, it gets progressively worse. So we got Susan. Now, by the time I get to the end of this, Susan gonna seem like the most sane one of the bunch, and this is the sad part, cause she old enough to be all these folk mama, and she get ready. Yeah, this is getting okay. Yeah. Ooh, okay. So once we process Susan, because I had to press pause and try to pull myself together because that Susan was a lot. We got Harold. Harold is the only male of this particular episode, but from what I understand, he will not be the only male in the season. Harold is 41. Harold has just moved from Texas to New Mexico. Again, Harold's on the spectrum, but he's highly functioning, but he is on the spectrum. So this is affecting him in social aspects more than anything else. Harold only been gone 6 months, y'all. So for me, Harold's trying to do a lot in a short amount of time. You 41, and you just left home for the first time, and in your leaving home, you moved like 4 states away from home. When like you moved from the east side to the west side. Like when he said he was moving and leaving, he left. So Harold is 41 on the spectrum, just moved, trying to acclimate himself, you know what I'm saying, to a new place, you know what I'm saying, being social, having friends, this, that, and the fourth, whatnot. Harold has decided he wants a check woman because he said the women over here, and this is another theme throughout this entire episode. The people basically are interchangeable. They're one and the same. Nothing makes any of them different. It's this one did me wrong, so all of them are like this type of mentality with these people. So Harold was like, I want to check woman because they up front, they don't play games. They don't waste your time. They very direct. This is a whole bunch of generalizations that there's really no way to prove without meeting every single check woman on the planet. which we all know is impossible. Can't do that. So he wants this blonde haired, direct, no nonsense, basically masculine ass woman. But Harold, you are basically stuck in the social capacity of a damn 5-year-old. So this grown woman screaming at you like she your daddy. How's this gonna be romantically appealing to you? I'm confused. So this is where leadership come in. Cause Harold, mama, Miss Deborah, she indulges this foolishness and this nonsense, which I feel like really, even though Harold's on the spectrum, like I said, he's highly functioning. He could be a little further along than what he is, but I feel like she's stunning, what little emotional growth he had with going along with this bullshit and this foolishness. Cause nowhere is that gonna work. You holler about you the man and you this and you that and I'm looking for a woman to compliment me, but then you want her to come be more man than you. Yeah, y'all have to make that make sense to me. But yeah, Harold, he want to check woman. He only been on his own 6 months, so I understand how we going from we just not getting on our own till we going to get married, and then we going to Prague to find I said woman, bring her back to America so she can come dominate you. Yeah, y'all, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Grown man now, y'all. So as we looking around Harold's apartment, Harold has a bunk bed in his bedroom, but you want to be somebody's husband. No, wait. It's a bunk bed frame, but it's missing a mattress. You go back and be accurate about what I saw. It's a bunk bed frame with one mattress. But you talking about you want to be somebody's husband. Sir, you can barely fit in the damn bed. How both y'all getting in there? I'm confused about what we doing. I don't understand. But again, your mama going along with this fool. Like, I'm like, ma'am, do you not realize this is costing this man real money? Like, he has a matchmaker in a whole nother country. He is getting ready to go live there for 3 to 4 weeks. That requires paying bills in two places. And you out here la 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 di da that damn dee da like you getting paid to take care of him. What the hell? His mama is gonna be a problem. Come on, he's 41 and I mean I'm his I understand you his mama, but you need to quit acting like he 5. He 41. He trying to be somebody daddy. So what the hell you gonna do? Where your man, Miss Deborah? Well, I got questions. Where your man? Because you're not helping the situation at all. You are not helping the situation. You gonna let your autistic son go from New Mexico to Prague in the Czech Republic all by himself. He hasn't been anywhere alone. And you like, all right, cool. Go over here and find you a woman. And I mean, nothing about it. I hope these chicks don't trick off on you. Like, I hope you know what I'm saying, you don't get played for this money. Like, none of that. Just, yeah, go find your woman and come on back. I just be confused. So then Harold was like, you know what, I got to get all my, you know what I'm saying, my financial business and stuff in order before I start trying to go over here and be involved in matters of the heart. So Harold goes to see a divorce attorney to get a prenup. His mama go with him. So this is what I mean, indulging in the foolishness. Now, on what planet do you show up single, anticipating to find somebody, and leave with an actual pre-nuptial agreement already drawn up in your damn hand? Where does work at? See, foolishness. She, mama, you indulge in this man and this nonsense. You was supposed to pull him to the side, be like, baby, look, this is how this works. Yo, but since he claimed he's some kind of inventor, y'all. And he got all these notebooks with these drawings and plans and all of this, and he's like, I'm gonna be big one day, I'm gonna be paid. I ain't just trying to get this chick my money. Well, now you said you wanted to love you for you, so why you worrying about the money? I mean, I get it, but like, see how this is all just all jumbled up together. Sir, this is supposed to be a book with chapters and pages and things. You just got it all. You got the ending like in the third paragraph on the page, and in the twist, the plot twist before we even get to the plot. And just it's out of order. And your mama should have been trying to help you make some sense of that chaos running around in your brain, but instead she going along with it. So now she look like a damn fool. She looking like a straight fool. But anyway, again, she ain't doing him no favors. So his matchmaker, Katarina, she's gonna be. I think she's gonna be my favorite because she honest about what's going on. She like, look, y'all. It's not lost on me. Harold's on the spectrum. That is gonna make my, you know what I'm saying, my task a little more difficult. But I'm up for the challenge because I have an 80% success rate, which for me is outstanding, especially when you factoring in other people. And I might want this on Monday, and then by Friday I don't want it no more. So if you got an 80% success rate, then man, you handling your business and kudos, okay? But she like, look, I understand Harold on the spectrum. Harold is having some social difficulties. He's still functioning out here, with folks like he a little kid. Like I got my work cut out for me, but I'm up for the challenge. She had to call her and talk to Harold and advise him on how things need to be trying to go before he get over here to Prague and be looking crazy and throw the whole thing off, y'all. So she called Harold, was like, look, you how you packing coming, you got your clothes together, it's gonna be different, saying different social atmospheres we gonna be in, which are gonna require different kinds of dress. Are you ready? Are you up? Harold up here talking about bringing his damn rock collection. Dude, so this is proof positive. He ain't been nowhere. Anybody know? Everybody who get ready to pack, y'all already know we trying to stay under them 50 pounds, so we don't have to pay no extra for this luggage. He talking about bringing rocks. He tell he ain't been nowhere. His old goofy ass mama sitting over here. How this man going to Prague for 3 weeks with one bag? Goofy. Everybody goofy. That might be why we ain't seen Daddy. It might have been too much for him and he left. I don't know because we don't ever see him. But just goofy. She trying to make sure he, gonna be dressed properly. And he talking about bringing rocks. Nonsense and foolishness is what I'm talking about, y'all. Nonsense and foolishness. But y'all, she was like, yeah. Harold's looking for a mama. I'm gonna have to find a special type of woman to be bothered with him. But I'm on the job. So we're gonna see what Katarina come up with, and if Harold gonna have his mind right and be receptive to what's going on. We gonna have to see because I think he gonna put the cart. The cart already gonna be there. And he ain't even got dressed to leave the house yet. That's what's happening with Harold, y'all. Then so we got Miss Stanika again. This name, she need a nickname because Stanika is not gonna. Yeah, that ain't gonna do it for the men. You need a cute, fruitful, like since you want to be girly, we're gonna have to work on that aspect too. You need like a little girly nickname or something because Stanika ain't gonna do it. Like, you need to your stuff S dot something. Because that ain't gonna get it. But anyway, so Stanika is 32 and she is in Jackson, Mississippi. This right here, y'all. Again, Jackson, Mississippi. A little rough around the edges. Just a little bit. A little rough. Stanika's 32, self-admitted she has never been in any type of relationship with the opposite sex. She states that she has, and she's interacting with men, and they put her in the friend zone, and she feels like the only reason they put her in the friend zone was because of her weight. As a big woman myself, look, Stanika, baby, that ain't it. That might be 20% of your problem, but the rest of that don't have nothing to do with you being big. So Stanika had weight loss surgery and went from, what did she say? She went from 283 pounds down to 187 pounds. So she lost roughly about 100 pounds. Okay. My opinion opinion, Stanika, you should keep going. She seemed to be short. So yeah, you need to keep rolling, Stanika. Keep rolling. I take that ride with you. We're gonna need you to keep on easing down the road on this weight loss journey. But anyway, so Stanika, you know what I'm saying? Self-esteem is not at all where it needs to be. She's admitted that. So since she felt like she wasn't successful in love because of her weight now, and she's gotten this 100 pounds off, now everything is super tight, super short, super everything hanging out. That's not helping either. That's because that's screaming insecurity. So that is actually what the men saw more than the weight. I'm just being honest. It was the insecurity. And on top of that, from what I'm seeing in this initial introduction, she real hood masculine. That makes sense. Again, Jackson, Mississippi is just what it sounds like. Everything is big weave, you know what I'm saying? Half naked, eyelashes, nails, popping and locking everywhere you going. Woo, 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 wow. Ooh, yeah, yeah, I'm that bad bitch. That whole kind of vibe. Men who looking for wives ain't feeling it. They not. Like women, you have to know how to show up for where you are. Like, if I'm in my house and I'm, you know what I'm saying, I might be, you know what I'm saying, washing my hair or you know what I'm saying, doing laundry or something, and I might, you know what I'm saying, got a little ratchet hood, you know what I'm saying, music on, that's cool. I'm in my house. I'm having fun. That's it. But if we going out, we going to Roof Chris or Papa Do's or State 48. I'm not wearing that attire. I'm not popping and locking. I'm not loud. I'm no, none of that's happening. We're not even pulling up with trap music going on. We're not even pulling up with that at all. But these folks don't. They haven't been exposed, and I can tell that with Stanika. She ain't been aware. She barely been out of Mississippi, and she got in her mind because she has a friend. I'm gonna get to how she weaves into this anyway in a minute. She has a friend who has a boyfriend who is from Morocco. So because she is enamored with their relationship, she feels like if she goes to Morocco, she can find her a man and she gonna get the same thing. No, ma'am. That's not how that works. He just happens to be a good guy. What you should do is go to your friend. 'Cause I'm not a fan of just calling up somebody man on the phone and start talking. No, call your friend. I'll go out for some drinks or something and ask her, is it all right for you to talk to her man for him to try to hook you up with some of his good guy friends? That's how that need to work. Not I'm gonna I'm gonna jump the gun and get this matchmaker and I'm gonna go to Morocco because all the men in Morocco is like this dude dropping up in America. That makes no sense. Because she said that all men in the United States are players. Does that mean your daddy a player, your granddaddies is players, your uncles is players, like every man you gonna come across ain't shit? And you ain't been nowhere? Like, really? So you gotta go from Mississippi to Morocco and you ain't never been nowhere. Never. You going from Mississippi to Morocco to find a man. This has problem written all over it. First problem is you haven't dealt with why you're really alone. Like I said, weight is only 20% of this. You need to get with the other 80%. And 60% of that 80% is your mindset. And then my thing is, where were you meeting these so-called men that, you know what I'm saying, did you wrong and you deserve so much better than and all this and all that. It's just a lot of other stuff that she need to be working on other than we just gonna blame it all on the weight. No, because I know plenty of big women that's married and happy and husbands love them to death and they done lost weight together and everybody is living their best life. I know plenty of them. I know plenty of skinny chicks that's married getting their head cracked open every day. So I mean, what weight is a factor, but it ain't 90% of what's going on. So Danica, then we meet Danica's matchmaker. Nina, I'm not. I'm going on record. I am not impressed with this broad. I ain't impressed with her at all. It's the one in the middle, down here at the bottom, with this teal dress on and the hijab. I ain't impressed with her at all. She grew up in New Jersey. She too modern. She got lashes and lips all pumped up and titties hanging out, and she just I don't see how she in Morocco being accepted by these. I just don't see it happening. But again, as it progresses on, we gonna see. And she tell us, Tanika, you know what I'm saying? The men over here not gonna hit her with that modern woman lingo. They're not gonna try to dim your light and steal your shine and all this and all that. And they open minded and modern and just come as you are. And man, why are you advising this black woman who ain't never been nowhere to come over to Morocco with all her shit hanging out and act loud and ghetto like she doing in Jackson, Mississippi, and she gonna find a man? Why you setting her up for failure? No kind of coaching. I ain't seen her ask no pertinent questions as to what's going on. Like I don't see it. Maybe we'll see this next episode, but for this one, I feel like she can take you for a ride, Stanika. A long one. And all you gonna have at the end of the ride is uh a sore ass and throwing to your feet. We gonna see. I'm sorry. Nothing. When she came up on the screen, I was like, wait a minute, this can't be right. This cannot be right. But yeah, Miss Nina gonna have to show me something. Cause right now, all I see is fraud. But she claims she got a 100% success rate. So we'll see. Cause again, I'm not seeing it, but we shall see. So the three things I'm gonna be looking at in this next episode is how Susan is gonna be receptive to Juan telling her she the problem. How Harold is gonna do with this coaching he gonna get from Katarina, because I feel like she gonna be like, you ain't finna come up here and embarrass me. And how big of a mess Stanika gonna make in Morocco. Because now I'm like she goes and because like she's basically riding over here with no support because she tells her family they have a birthday dinner for her, whatever, and she basically this is where she decides to tell them that she is going to Morocco to find love. Her mother was I don't know what to feel about her mama because I'm like you wasn't exercising good sense when you named her Stanika, but then you turned around and was like, ma'am, you can't go find love. Love got to find you, and you just got to be ready and have your stuff together when love comes. I'm like, damn, mom in here speaking real talk. But then again, you named her Stanika. I don't know, maybe the wisdom came with age. I don't know. But Stanika's got two sisters who sitting at the table. One is like, okay, so you good, you're basically you through, you know what I'm saying, thought and feeling some type of way. You 32, you ready to settle down and get right. She was like, yeah, I'm ready to settle down. Yeah. She was like, all right, cool, you gonna find your man, have some kids. Here go the other sister looking like Boosie and damn Big Worm from Friday mixed together, talking about nah girl, don't do none of that. Live your best life. Sister was like, she been living her damn best life. She 32 years old and ain't never had no man. The hell are you talking about? She like, man, nah, I'm just saying, girl, you ain't even got to be you know, live your best. She was like, don't listen to her. Meanwhile, they daddy sitting here at the table, like his nuts is 3 states away in a jar on somebody's damn mantle. I'm like, what the hell going on? Like when I tell y'all, her daddy brought nothing to the damn nothing. of value to the conversation? Absolutely nothing. The first thing came out this cat's mouth was, I mean, they got different customs over there, and you just gonna have to get used to it. We already know that. So black male leadership has been missing from day one. Oh, I got it. I got okay. Stanika girl, call me. We can share my daddy because he don't operate in this manner. He don't operate in this manner none at all. This is not you would have gotten way more, way more at our table than what you got from me in your with your announcement that you going to Morocco. The first thing we'd have been screaming is we going to Morocco. If you hell bent on going, we going. Cause you ain't been nowhere and you don't know how to do nothing. So you gonna need some guys and some leadership and we coming with you to make sure for one you come back. Cause you get to run off at the mouth of other people's countries and you it's a crapshoot depending on which one you in, as to how messed up you gonna be if you make it back. I'm just saying. And see, that's what I'm saying. This matchmaker broad ain't really, from what I've seen, advised her on what she need to be doing. Y'all just basically this is like America all over again. Just come do what you want, and that is not what's happening over there. Trust anybody who been watching any of these 90 Day Fiancés, the other way, the other side, 700 days from now. Any of them, y'all remember Nicole and y'all. But she did she get to go over there and be by the white woman in Morocco? They was like, hell no, bitch, sit down. We don't do that here. So I don't know what kind of Morocco she finna bring Stanika to, cause they ain't the Morocco us veterans have seen. I know that much. Oh yeah, these folks are trying to get my. I'm just saying, this got the potential to be real sad. I'm just being real honest because these people they got other issues they need to be trying to worry about instead of trying to find somebody. Like, even if you find them, even if you do find somebody and they accept you in your present state, that means they not straight. You got two people who not straight who live in two different countries trying to come together and be one. Y'all let me know how that work out. And on that note, I'm gonna sign off. I'll be back in a couple of days with episode 2.